In solo leveling inside a dark, eerie cave, 5 of the 9 monarchs have assembled, where the Frost Monarch informs them that the Shadow Monarch is on the surface of the earth. However, Yogamont questions this, stating that there was no vessel capable of fully containing his true powers. He points out that this is also the exact reason why the Dragon King cannot remain on the surface of the earth. But the Frost Monarch insists he saw it with his own 2 eyes, noting that the Shadow Monarch is more of a threat than the fragment of brilliant light. He declares that he will take care of Jinwoo and asks the others if they are willing to help him. However, the Blondie Monarch warns him, saying that picking a fight against the Shadow Monarch is suicide. Noting that his opponent is one of the strongest of the 9 monarchs, he suggests they should wait for the return of the Monarch of Destruction, the Dragon King. Irritated, the Smurf Monarch complains that although they are currently on the run, they are monarchs, and yet all they can do is wait for the Dragon King. Explaining that the only chance they have to defeat the Shadow Monarch is now, while he is still in the form of a human, he urges them to help, claiming that he will take responsibility and return the Shadow Monarch to nothingness. But the Blondie and Oldie Monarch both reject the idea, saying they do not want to end up like the Monarch of White Flames. At that moment, the Beast Monarch mocks them, calling them scaredy cats, prompting the Blondie Monarch to explain that they should know what happened to the Monarch of White Flames after he was defeated. He adds that he does not want to be caught by the Shadow Monarch's authority and suffer through an eternal slumber. The Beast Monarch argues that he does not believe the Shadow Monarch could turn them, who are in their original forms, into one of his servants. However, the Blonde Monarch responds that it seems the Shadow Monarch and the Administrator are working together now, and that he can create a replica of them, noting that he does not want to become a tool in the Shadow Monarch's world. As the elderly and blonde monarchs completely enter their portals, the Beast Monarch turns to the Frost Monarch and asks for evidence that Jinwoo is still a human. Looking at Jinwoo's dagger, the Frost Monarch says that he applied poison to the blade, noting that it is not something Ashbourne, the Shadow Monarch, would do. Suddenly, the Goth Baddie Monarch joins the conversation, remarking that if the Shadow Monarch could fully control his human body, he would not have needed to resort to such trickery. The Frost Monarch then turns to them and asks if they will be joining him. The Goth Baddie Monarch affirms that he will help, and the Beast Monarch declares that they will kill the Shadow Monarch together.